welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to get this makeup look, so keep on watching. Okay, so hi. Okay, so the first thing you'll be doing is doing your eyebrows. Now when it comes to the eyebrows, for this particular look, I wanted to keep it nice and fluffy and like kind of like big, but not too big. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe it, but I want it kind of like fluffy and airy a little bit. So yeah, that's all I basically did with my brows. And yeah, so you see how it's kind of airy and like wispy, like that's what I basically did. And yeah. Okay, so once you get done with filling in your brows, yes ma'am, period. Yes, look at them brows, yes ma'am. Okay, anyway, so the first thing you'll be using is the LA Girls Proconcealer in Chestnut. You'll be basically outlining underneath your brows instead of on top. We kind of wanted more to make it look as natural as possibly can. And I basically use that because that's the color of my skin tone, almost the color of my skin tone. And I basically blend that out with using a fluffy brush because I feel like if I use my sponge, it didn't look natural, look kind of caked on. So I just use my fluffy brush, and that way I can better blend everything. It looks kind of like airbrushed on my face and not look cakey. Then we're going to take that same concealer and we're going to be basically putting it all over our eyelids, underneath our eyes, and basically any problem areas you see. Because for me personally, I have like little acne spots, and I want to cover up. I don't want people to see that, so I basically just cover any imperfections that I have that I don't want anybody to see. So like I have some acne spots on my forehead, under my chin a little bit, and then I have some on my nose, and then I have some around my face just a little bit. So I basically went in and covered that with the concealer and blended out with my beauty sponge. Okay, moving on, we'll be using the Warrior 2 palette by Juvias Place, and I'll be using the brown shade and the dark brown shade. But the first, I'll be using the light brown shade, kind of like a powder, kind of like a setting powder. That closely matches to my skin tone just a little bit, because I figured that since it's gonna be more a natural look, it'll be best used for that instead of using like a banana powder or any type of other powder. And for that darker brown shade, I'll be using that kind of like my bronzer to kind of like add some type of warmth to my skin, but not too much, just like enough to where I can say I have bronzer, but other people won't know I'm wearing like bronzer. So yeah. And I'll be blending everything, the bronzer and that powder, with my beauty blender to make sure everything is nice and seamless, and that you can't have it, so you can tell I haven't any harsh lines in my routine, like not routine, the makeup. Okay, then we'll go back into that same palette and use that red shade, and that will be used as for a blush today. I use this one particularly because it kind of goes well with my skin tone, and I feel like it gives me more like that, I guess like not sunburnt, but like you've been out in the sun a lot, and like it's, I don't know how to describe it, but like you've been out in the sun, kind of like that red like tone in your face, something like that. But yeah, but then I'm gonna go back in with that light brown shade and put on top of that blush just a little bit to kind of give like that faded look a little bit. And I'm just gonna be going back and forth between that red and that light brown eyeshadow we used earlier to kind of like make sure everything like looks blended, and yeah, blend it together, make sure everything like go well together. So yeah. Okay, this is what your base of your makeup should be looking like. It should be looking like very natural and airy like this. And then for moving on, we're gonna be using our Wet n Wild mascara, the Megawear in the blue tube, and we are basically curling my lashes, putting that mascara on. And then for the lashes, I'll be using not so much more of a natural eyelash. I'll be using kind of more like a thick eyelash, really thick eyelash. So the eyelash I'll be using is the Amore US Silk Mink lashes in 3D20. I had that link in the description. So yeah, and those are the lashes I'll be using today. Okay, and then this is kind of like a blush and highlight duo. So it's basically like a peach blush, and I kind of use that to go on top of that red eyeshadow we used. Kind of like balance like the whole entire reds together, like the pink and reds, to make sure it matches my undertones very well. So I just did like a little bit in like certain parts of the area of my face where I didn't put that red eyeshadow. I just put it where I know what it will go. And then for the lips, I'll be using this brown eyeliner from Wet n Wild as well, and I'll be using like a clear lip gloss. It kind of has like a pink tint to it, but it's nothing like too crazy. And then that's it for the makeup look. And as for the setting spray, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Rose Petal setting spray. This is like my favorite one out of like all of them. But yeah, and then I just go back in and kind of like place my beauty blender over areas that got a little wet too much with the setting spray. And yeah, that's basically it for the makeup. The makeup in natural, not natural, but in like indoor lighting and LED lighting. I'll be in the next clip, I'll be showing you what my makeup looks like in natural sunlight. So yeah, this is it for the makeup look. Okay, and this is the makeup in natural sunlight. Yes, look at the highlight, look at the eyebrows, look at that. Yes, my piece to the world. Yes, go girl. Yes. Thanks so much for watching. All of the products will be linked in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.